Hey everyone, welcome back to Trove, your go-to spot for the latest and most powerful tech updates. So here's something that's sending shockwaves through the smartphone world. Samsung is officially going all in with its Exynos chip for the Galaxy S26 series. That's right, not just the regular and Pro models, but even the Galaxy S26 Ultra might skip Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 this year. Instead, Samsung is betting big on its next-gen Exynos 2600, a chip that promises to outsmart, outpace, and outperform Apple's A19 Pro by a huge margin, especially in AI. Yep, you heard that right. Up to 6x faster AI performance than Apple. Let's break down what's going on behind the scenes and why this could completely change Samsung's future. The big shift, Exynos takes over the Galaxy S26 lineup for years. Samsung fans have been split, Snapdragon or Exynos? But this time things are different. According to new reports from Korea, Samsung is preparing to use the Exynos 2600 in every Galaxy S26 model, including the Ultra, for the first time in 4 years. Instead of dividing markets between Snapdragon, like in the US, and Exynos, in Asia or Europe, Samsung might unify all S26 variants globally with one powerful chip. This means simpler production, more optimized software, and possibly better long-term performance for everyone, our industry reporters. Kim Min-ji and Kang Tai-woo have confirmed that Samsung's System LSI division has finished developing the Exynos 2600 and is now entering mass production this November. And guess what? This chip isn't just another upgrade. It's Samsung's biggest leap in years. AI power that leaves Apple behind. Let's talk about performance, because the numbers here are wild. Samsung's internal testing reveals that the Exynos 2600's Neural Processing Unit NPU, the brain, behind all AI and machine learning tasks, is 6 times faster than Apple's A19 Pro, the chip powering the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. That means real-time image generation, faster translations, instant photo editing, and next-gen features like on-device AI assistants, all running faster, cooler, and smarter than ever before. And that's not all. The Exynos 2600 reportedly beats the A19 Pro in multi-core CPU performance by 15% and GPU performance by up to 75%. When it comes to graphics-heavy tasks, like gaming, 8K video editing, and Netflix HDR streaming, the Exynos 2600 doesn't just compete. It dominates. In fact, early benchmarks even show it outperforming Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite 5th Gen, which is huge. Built for generative AI and next-gen apps, the Exynos 2600 is designed from the ground up for the AI era. It's using Samsung's latest 2nm manufacturing process, offering better power efficiency and thermal control. And get this, Samsung has separated the modem from the main SoC for the first time ever. Why does that matter? By moving the modem out, Samsung freed up more space on the chip, allowing larger CPU and GPU cores, which directly translates to faster multitasking and smoother performance. So whether you're editing 4K videos, running AI-driven apps, or gaming for hours, the Exynos 2600 promises less heat, less lag, and more power. Gaming and multimedia brilliance. If you love gaming or streaming, the Exynos 2600 could be your dream chip. It comes with NVIDIA's Xclipse 950 GPU, co-developed with the same team behind GeForce graphics cards. Expect console-level visuals, real-time ray tracing, and better frame rates than ever before, even in long sessions. And for binge watchers, Samsung has improved HDR rendering, color depth, and streaming optimization for OTT platforms like Netflix, Disney+, and Prime Video. This isn't just a processor. It's a multimedia beast designed for the future. How it stacks up against Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 now. Here's where things get really interesting. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 has always been Samsung's go-to for Ultra models, especially in the US. But this time, the Exynos 2600 might actually beat it in both efficiency and raw AI performance. Reports suggest the Exynos 2600 offers 30% higher NPU performance, up to 29% better GPU power, improved energy management with longer battery life. That's not just catching up, that's taking the lead. If these numbers hold true, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could be the first Ultra ever to run faster and cooler on Exynos than Snapdragon. The bigger picture, Samsung's smart strategy. This move isn't just about one chip. it's about control. By relying on its own Exynos processors, Samsung reduces its dependence on Qualcomm, improves profit margins, and gains tighter integration between hardware and software, just like Apple does. Think about it. Apple's biggest advantage has always been vertical integration. They design the chips, the software, and the hardware. Now Samsung is doing the same thing, building the full experience from silicon to screen. And with the 2nm Exynos 2600 leading the way, Samsung might finally close that long-standing gap. Expected launch timeline, so when can we expect it? According to insiders, mass production starts in November 2025, with the Galaxy S26 series launching early 2026, possibly at the Galaxy Unpacked event in February. If things go as planned, this could be Samsung's most unified and powerful lineup ever, featuring Exynos across the S26, S26 Pro, and S26 Ultra. The big question, should you be excited or worried? Here's the deal. Exynos chips have had a rocky past. They faced criticism for overheating, throttling, and falling behind Snapdragon variants. But this time, everything's different. With a new 2nm process, AI-first design, and NVIDIA GPU integration, Samsung seems ready to rewrite the Exynos story. Still, the real test will come down to real-world performance and consumer trust. Because if Samsung gets this right, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could easily be one of the fastest AI phones of 2026, and a true Snapdragon killer. Final thoughts, so here's the bottom line. The Exynos 2600 isn't just a comeback. It's a statement. Samsung is no longer playing catch-up. It's aiming to lead the next wave of AI smartphones. With up to 6x faster AI, massive GPU gains, and game-changing architecture, the Galaxy S26 Ultra might just be the smartest and most efficient flagship ever made. But what do you think? Would you buy an Exynos-powered Galaxy S26 Ultra, or do you still prefer Snapdragon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious where you stand on this one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because we've got tons of insider leaks, comparisons, and next-gen tech reveals coming your way. Thanks for watching Trove, where innovation meets insight. See you in the next one. Peace out. For the first time in 4 years, Samsung might skip Snapdragon entirely. Yes, even in the Ultra model. Instead, it's betting everything on its own chip. The Exynos 2600, which promises more power, more efficiency, and a major leap in AI performance. Samsung's early numbers are insane. The chip's neural engine is up to 6x faster than Apple's A19 Pro, making the S26 Ultra one of the most advanced AI phones ever. We're talking instant photo editing, live translation, smart summaries, and AI features that work entirely offline. Gaming and performance boost, the Exynos 2600 packs an NVIDIA-powered Xclipse 950 GPU, bringing console-level graphics to your pocket. Expect smoother frame rates, real-time ray tracing, and 8K HDR streaming, all while staying cooler and lasting longer. Samsung even redesigned the chip's architecture, separating the modem from the main SoC for better thermals and stronger multitasking.